Hi guys, this is Talia. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are coming, I think, Flosstube number 5. I already lost count. That's a issue that I have every time. I never know which Flosstube it is, but I think it's number 5. So welcome to my Flosstube. If you are new, welcome, and you are a returning subscriber, welcome for coming back. So there's not much stitching. I had 2 fully finishes, but those are things that I did not finish this week. One is that I finished I did like 2 Flosstube previews, and the other one I finished it last year, but I wanted to add another heart to it, but I decided it's not gonna happen, so I just fully finished it. So the first one that I'm going to show you is the one that I finished last year. I don't have the pattern with me, but it's a free pattern that you get at 5 Quarter Shop, and it's conversational heart. So I did, it's just one, you get only one pattern, but then you get them in all different colors. So I wanted to add a 3rd one, but it ain't gonna happen this year. So I just finished it, and I put my crochet trim, and then I used the conversational heart fabric, put the year, and put my label. Love the way it came out. So it's another one. Maybe I put it right there so we could look at something cross stitch while we talking. So that was one, and the other one that I finished was this one that I finished, I think, like 2 weeks ago. But I had not fully finished it, so I fully finished it today. I fully finished this morning. It is 4 o'clock. I was supposed to do this video early, and I'm running behind on my schedule because I have a lot of things to do. So the other one that I finished was this one. It's a hand-on design. For a couple of years, the 2024 came out. I forgot to print it. I'll show you guys next week. I haven't started, and I don't think I will start it. So it's this one. I finished it just as she finished it, just different colors. She used Baker's Twine blue. I used pink, and I used a plaid fabric just like she used it. This is what I had in my stash, so that's what I used. I had glued the thing, and then she don't have a charm on it, but I put a charm on mine, and it says I love you. That's the back, same fabric in the back, the year, and my label, which I ironed it crooked, but that's okay. Nobody look at that. So I love the way I was putting trim on it, but then I remember that I wanted to, hers doesn't have one, so I just want to do it just as is. So I don't know if I put this downstairs in my tray or I keep them up here, because I love them. But I think they're going to go downstairs to my tray. I don't know. I think I'm going to continue balance. I still have not finished my beady bow. I think I'm going to continue maybe another small after I finish. We'll see. I'm to February 14. After that, I start with Easter minis. So those are the 2 fully finished that I have. So this week was not a good week. I'm running a zero spoons. So I had no energy at all. I didn't stitch the whole week. I think I only stitched 4 days. And then this hand, I just took the brace out because it's hot in here. It's a beautiful day in Ohio today. Beautiful sunny day. It is 50 degrees, so it is beautiful. Yesterday was beautiful too. I still have my inflatable for Christmas out because it's too cold. I'm not going to go out there in the cold to take those things out. So I still had I had take out my Christmas decoration inside, but I still had all my Christmas decoration outside, because who the hell is going to stand outside at 30 degrees, 20 degrees to take that off? I was like, no, whenever it's a good day, then I take it out. So yesterday was a good day. So I just took everything out, and today is another beautiful day. Let's see what happened during the week, because Ohio is bipolar. Maybe we have a snowstorm, knock on wood, next week. Who knows? So yeah, so I've been running in no spoon. If you're new here, I do have a couple of invisible sickness. So I suffer from lupus, fibromyalgia, and rheumatoid arthritis. So if you ever heard of the spoon theory, you will know what I'm talking about. If not, Google it. It's good to know. We're running out of spoon, is that we have no energy. So I've been running out of spoon. This hand is on fire. I can take the pain. I've been using that brace all week long, but it's so hot. It bothers me. So I took it out for a little bit. You see, I have a bruise there because I put it so tight. But yeah, they want to do surgery again. I don't want to. The first one didn't work. What makes you think the second one is going to work? So, but the pain is unbearable. It's so painful. But I had to keep on because I had to work. I had to type. I had to do all that stuff. So yeah, so this week was not the greatest, but it's fine. It is fine. I am going to give you my stats for the month of January, which was an awesome month. I think I did very, very, very good. I'm not complaining. I mean, I think in the month of January, I did what I did on 2023. My numbers for January surpassed what I did for 2023, which was nothing, right? So I'm happy with that. So I started January with 110 whips. I worked 60 projects, 60 whips, even though that includes one that I work multiple times, but it's different days, so it works as is. It's a tip. So I work on 60 projects. I stitched out of the 31 days, I stitched 26, which is not bad. I stitched for 58 hours and 17 minutes. I did 10,287 stitches in January. I had 13 new stars. I have 4 fully finished, because these 2 don't count because I fully finished them in February. So this count for February. So I fully finished 4. No, I have 4 finishes. Sorry. I have 4 finishes, and I fully finished 3 because this one I finished it in January, but I didn't fully finish until today. So I fully finished 3 out of the 4 finishes. I didn't finish any full cover pages. And I ended the month with 123 whips. So I think in my book, that was a great month. So I'm starting February with 123 whips. Oops, I put 26, 30, 23. 23. So let's see how this month goes. So let's go to the stitching. On Sunday, the 28th, which was last Sunday, where then after I did the Flosstube, it's like you crooked. I finished the work, so I work in my advent calendar, which I drag this piece so much, and because I drag it, I don't enjoy it, and I did another mistake. So now I don't know if I'm going to frog it or I'm just going to fudge it so I could finish this thing, because I hate this thing. It is Mr. Alligator. Mr. Alligator, which I don't like him at all. He has given me, every time I work on him, it's always something because I don't like it. But I had to do it because he's number 23 of the advent calendar. So he needs to be done. Like him or not, he needs to be done. So I will put a picture here of how it was before. And this is how he is done now. So I finished the surfing, the board. I don't know if that's a surfing board, whatever it is. And I backstitch it. I still cannot backstitch him because he's not finished. Then I started the number here, but I was supposed to leave 2 space and I only left 1 because there's another color, which is, I think which is red. Let me see. No, it's another color, so it needs another color. If I don't frog the 3, so it's not gonna be a separation between the 2 and the 3 when I put the other color here and the 2. So I had to frog that 3 out. Ugh. You keep delaying this thing, so either that or leave it like that and don't put the second color because I don't think it makes a difference. Let me see. I cannot tell in the color because it gets back. You know what? I'm not gonna frog this thing out. I'm just not gonna put that extra stitch that goes there. I think it's 2 stitch. I'm not gonna do it, and because the red, the back stitch in red is what highlight the number. So I'm gonna fudge this thing. I want to get this piece done, and if I keep taking things out, and I make so many mistakes because I hate it. I hate this piece. But I want to have those advent calendar. So yeah. So that's my dilemma with Mr. Alligator. So I work on it for 40 minutes, and I put 69 stitches. It was going to be an hour that I was going to give it, but because I realized that I needed to frog, I got mad and I said, you know what? I'm done with you. I am done with you. So I put it away and that's it. So after that, I work on my Bitty Bow subscription, which is this one. I'm still working on the bag. I'm so behind on this. This should have been done by today already, at least the bag and the stamp should be started already. I'm so behind on it, but I ain't gonna frustrate about it. If it gets done after Valentine, I'm still gonna display for the remainder of February, and then I'm not gonna stress it. I am behind, but it's okay. Ooh, let me put this Mr. Alligator here, because then I miss it. So I'm debating to see if I skip him, leave him for last, because I can't stand him no more. I think today I am going to start the other one, and he's going to be the last one that is going to be put on, finished. So yeah, so back to the Bitty Bow Club. So yes, I'm so behind. I'm not doing the ABC. This part, I'm going to put a picture here of what it was before. And this is how it's done. I need to cover this card. This is what it's done. I need to do the boards. I have everything to do. I just haven't done them. So I finished the heart. Complete. Yeah, it's completed. So all I gotta do is do the little foliage. I can't hold nothing with this hand. So on the side, you can hardly see it. Let me see. So on the side, I'm just gonna show this part. On the side, it is this foliage right there that it goes over here, and then there is A to F. I'm not gonna do the ABC, so I gotta do the foliage and the border. It's a white border, but it's quick stitch because it's not every single stitch. So, and then the bag is done, and then I gotta fully finish it so I could start this. Hopefully tonight, I gotta work on it tonight. I do the foliage, and maybe I could start the thing. So I'm gonna give it an hour. So and I forgot something. Let me go grab it real quick. So hold please. Something I need for later. So that was my beady bow for the, and I work, where's my app? I'm tired. I'm so exhausted today. I woke up very late. So that puts me behind on my list of things to do. So that was the 28th. Oh, and I didn't finish that only the 28th. I work on it on Saturday and Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And that's when I was able to do that. So on Sunday, I did 33 minutes and I put 102 stitches. On Monday, I put 33 minutes and I put 72 stitches. On the 30th, which was what, Tuesday, I put 41 minutes and I did 134 stitches, and then I worked on it on the 2 only for that so I could finish, and I did 74 minutes and I put 242 stitches because I was like, this heart needs to be finished. It's a lot of stitches in these little pieces. So it needed to be, this is like a practically full coverage. So it was like, no, this needs to be done by, it should have been done already. But, so yeah, so that was my beady bow. And then after that, I work on my February house. This one. No. So I work on my February house. This was a new star. Let me see. I think that was a new star. But I didn't mark it as one. Ooh, I can't hold my phone with that hand. Yeah, it was a new star. Hold on, please. If you hear noises, I have the window open. Because it's hot in this room. I gotta put this because it gives me support when I hold stuff on. Okay. So it was a new start. So I started the February house. So it is these things. I have 12 to do. So I started it. And I started it in the middle. And this is what I have. I'm planning to work on it for the whole month of February. Do at least 100 stitches and every time I touch it to see if I could have them done. Because I had the piece to display them. So yeah, so I work on it on February 28th. It was a new start. I did 32 minutes and I put 105 stitches. So that was a new start. And then, like it was a rainy day in Ohio. So I did another new star. Some Mirabilia. And it is the Rain Queen. She is gonna be stitched every time it rains. So, if she comes in rotation, either or. It's like I have my Snow Queen for when it's snow. I have my Rain Queen. I think I'm gonna leave them just for that, even though it takes me longer to finish them. But I'm in no rush to finish either or. So only when it rains, she's gonna be touched. In spring, it rains a lot. So. We'll see. So I did that and I started it. I started it in the center. The list is getting longer, so I have to scroll more in my app. So let me put this here. I don't want to lose the photo. So that's that. So I am using a 14 count Ada. I forgot to say what I'm using in the next one, but it's fine. Vintage top that I buy at Hobby Lobby. It was a small, I started it late, so I started it on, it was 10 o'clock. When I start, well, it looks like I only to work on it for 10 minutes. I just wanted to do a star, and I put 34 stitches in 10 minutes. So, I still have a lot to go. So the stats is I'm at 0.2%, and I need over 20,000 stitches to go. I just needed to have it because it was a rainy day, so I want to have it started so then I could put it in my spinning wheel, and I have everything for her. I gotta sit down and do beads for a couple of the projects that I'm already working on. I just haven't had the time or energy for it. So that is all I work on January 28th. Then on Monday, I work the small, which is the beady bow, for 30 minutes, and I put 72 stitches. Then I work my friend's saw, my friend's sampler. And I only work for 27 minutes. I will put a picture here of what it was before. And didn't do much. I work on, I think I did one more row here, started here, and then I decided to go horizontal. So I added this line and this big line and this little one. That's all I did for this sow. It was 27 minutes, 71 stitches. It will come back again. This is going to take me a long time. So I think I'm going to move Monday. I am going to do the turkey, move out of this, like do 2 rows and then move to something else because I'm going to get bored of that. Because that's a lot of stitches, just like the burger. It was a lot of stitches, but the burger was different colors. This is only purple. So I'm just going to do like a line or 2 and then move to another point of the side. And I didn't show you. I'm out of it today. Sorry, guys. This is the bag is done by me with Friends fabric that I got at Joann. The needle minder was from Temu. And this is the Friend thing. So you see, it was green, but I changed it to purple. I still got to stitch white and yellow. But to fill out that, it's going to be a lot. So I'm going to be working between this and the turkey tomorrow. And I'm doing it in a 14 count Ada by Be Stitch Me Opal called Lotus. Sorry, I'm out of it today. So that is my friend Sal. So after that, I work on my retreat piece. That's a focus piece in February because it needs to be done by the end of March. So it is so hot in here. Shut up. Sorry if you hear whoever's outside. So I'm gonna put a picture here. Never mind. This is the piece. Oh my God. This is the piece that I need to get done for the, I'm going to the Steel City retreat on 2024, which is April 5 to the 7th. This is the piece that they sent us for us to do. Then we're gonna have a finish class of how to finish it. I will put a picture here of what it was before. And this is it. So I got thread everywhere. So this is what I'm doing. So I finished together and I started the last bridge. So I finished together. So I started then I got a back stitch. That's SCS 2024. So I'm hoping I will pick this today too. Hopefully I get halfway of it. And then all I got is this part right here to finish. It needs to be finished, so I gotta focus on it. And the fabric that I'm using is a 14 count Ada Opal that I bought at Hobby Lobby. So that is my retreat piece. And the floss that I'm using is, I cut it because it was so long. I'm using a Beach Stitch Me Silk Core Mermaid Soy. Love the colors. So that was my retreat piece. Those are the only 3 things that I work on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I work again on that itty bitty thing, and I put 134 stitches. Then I had and I keeping track of what I have. So then on Tuesday, I had work on my mini. I didn't do no new star. Still have not been able to do new star every day, but it's fine. I'm not gonna stress it. How many new stars I do. So on Tuesday I had it for Whip Go, which I needed to finish my January goal for stitching time. So I did work on it. No, wrong one. So I'm gonna, stitching time is ahead. It is artwork by Amy Stewart, I think it is. Let me see. Rocky. I worked my Amy Stewart. That's it. So when I started the first time, I started it here, and then I went and moved to the corner. So I will put a picture here of what it was. And I put 164 stitches. It's a big piece, so let me fold it. And this is what I did. So I did fill out more here, and then I went down. I go wherever the thread takes me. I do, I do fill out, but if I still got a lot of thread, I keep going until I finish the thread. Obviously, I didn't finish this one, but I went down. So I'm going to continue until I finish this thread that I have here, and then I pick another color and start filling out. I am a cross-country stitcher, so I go wherever the thread takes me. But then after I finish that, I grab another one over here and continue. This is a humongous piece, so this will be finished in 10 years, so it is what it is. So yeah, so I worked for it for an hour and 5 minutes, and I put 164 stitches. Believe it or not, there's 164 stitches there. Then after I work on that, I work on my Year of the Dragon. That's another one that needs to be done by February. I think it's next week, and it's not even close to be done. But I'm not gonna stress it. It gets done when it gets done. It could be this. It has to be displayed the whole year. I mean, I'm still keeping the one for last year. I'm not throwing it out. I'm gonna put them in a bowl to collect them. So it's okay. So it's the year of the dragon. I started doing this on 2022. I never finished the 2022. And I did 2023 year of the rabbit. And I'm doing 2024. I had 25. I had 28 and 29 and 30. Missing 26 and 27. They haven't put it up yet in the website. Once they got it, I'll put them, and I have them to 2030 to do them, because I'm going to start them so I don't have to rush like this. So yeah, so I'm going to put a picture here of what it was before. And I finished his red body. I still got to add the other color, but I did everything that it was red on him already. And so this needs to be worked this week sometime. I haven't done my plans for this week yet. I mean, I have it in the monthly, but I'm not in my weekly pre-plan. So yeah, so that's, and I work on that. I'm tired. I work for 39 minutes and put 90 stitches. I am 8.6%. So far, I have put 309 stitches, and I had 2,991 stitches to go through. I'm using Coal, mostly Coal, but I change it. The colors of the lantern is going to be Victoria Models, and these are the same colors that I use for 2023 lanterns, because I like those. I like that combination. So I gotta continue on this to see if I could have it done at least in the end of at least on February. It's not gonna be done for the New Year day, but it's fine. So then Wednesday, the Wednesday that is the week that I get paid. It seems I don't stitch because I get paid Wednesdays. But then I go shopping or I go do things and I get home late, and then I got to sit down and do the budget and move the money for the bills around, because I had different accounts for my bills and stuff. So like that, whatever is left is in my account. I could do as I please with it, and I don't have to worry, oh, this has not come out yet. No, whatever is left in my account is I spend it in whatever you want. And then I have my bills in another account, so I don't have to. So every Wednesday when I get paid, I gotta come home and do that, because my things come automatically. And so it takes me forever, and then I try to do the following week to see where I'm standing. So it takes me a couple of hours to do that. So I don't stitch on that day, on that Wednesday. So then on Thursday, so that Wednesday closed January. Then we start with February. So February 1st, that was Thursday. I went to Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby is having a clearance in the sewing department, when I'm going to show a lot of things that I grabbed. So I came home. It was like 8 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. And I wanted to start foregon, but I needed to grit the fabric. So I said, let me grit the fabric so I could get her started. No, I finished gritting that around 9, almost 10 o'clock. And I said, you know what? I'm stitching out that I'm going to continue gritting. So I gritted 3 fabric of 3 heads that I need to start. So I didn't stitch, but I gritted fabrics, and I still got 3 more to grit. So it's cheaper for me to buy the big roll or the 18 count and grit it myself than buying the pre-gridded fabric. That fabric is expensive. And when you need a big piece like that for a head, it's like $40 or more for a piece of fabric. When I buy the roll for $11 at Hobby Lobby, or if I go to Joann and put a 40% on, it's a lot cheaper. It takes time to grit, but I mean, you don't have to grit it. You could grit just the top to get started, but I like to grit it because, again, I run my thread wherever it takes me. But some of them I'll grade as I go because it's a lot to grade. So yeah, so Wednesday I spent the day grading fabric after I came home from shopping. Then on Friday, I work on my small. That's when I finished it. And after that, I work in my first whip go for February, which is this. Which is a Ali kit. It's a full coverage kit. I love. It's not copyrighted. I love this girl. That blue is gonna kill me. But it's needed. I was debating if I should leave it, but no, she pops in that background, so I ain't gonna do it. I am gonna start doing a little bit at a time, not leave it all for the last, because then I'm gonna get bored and I'm not gonna finish it. So I will put a picture here of what she was before. I love how this fabric, they used to be real stiff. Now they're more manageable. So my goal was to finish her face, and I have 2 days. I had to work on it for 2 days. So my goal is the first goal was to finish her face, which I did. And then her hair. I finished all her hair and her face. And I started a little bit over here, this part. So when I get her again, I'm gonna, oh, that's done already. So, and that's done already. It's hard to tell. So I am gonna do this part right here. I'm gonna do her eye, which is part of that blue. And start working around her. And if I could do some of this, I do. So, yep, she's huge. So this is going to take me a couple of years to finish because she is huge, but I love her. I do love her. And I'm happy that she came out and I'm working on it. So I need to, I haven't done my next week pre-plan yet. I was supposed to do it before I did the video, but I completely forgot. So, but she needs to be work again because it's twice a week. So most likely this week she needs to be touched again, so then I could work on the other one. I think I have it in my monthly. So after that, I did a new start. It is a chart that I charted myself out of an image that I found on the internet. I see those images. Some of them are stock images. I'm using it for myself. I'm not selling those things, so I take them and I take them to the program and make up a chart out of it. But I couldn't pass this chart. And the same day, my fabric of the month, my 28 count, the last one, because I cut that out. I don't like working in Lugana. I really hate it. And that fabric is Lugana, and I'm working on it, and I'm hating it. But I'm gonna stick with it, and I'm gonna do it. So I can work in Lugana. I could work in even weave, 28 count, but Lugana is not my thing. So anyway, so I saw this image and I was like, oh my God, we need a cross stitcher needs this as a pattern. So I took it to, and I'm not using my PC to pick to pad that I have in my thing. I found this other cross stitch. It's called Floss Cross, and it's so easy to use. Because I put the image there and I had to clean it and change colors the way I wanted it. So it took me 2 days to have it how I wanted it. And then, but it is this. It's a quote. It says, I'm not a cross stitch holder. I'm simply getting ready. I'm reading backwards. Getting ready to the possibility of have 184 years to do nothing but stitch. Better safe than sorry. And all of us trying to do that because we have a stash that we need 184 likes to finish it. So I was like, oh my God, I need this. So I converted in a pattern using that. It's so easy to use, my God, and so easy to adjust and change and delete, which I haven't mastered all that in the other program that I purchased for my computer. This is a free, and you could do 3 charts. I don't know if you could pay. I haven't looked into that, but I like this program better than the one I have. So it was a full, when I put it to the program, it converted as a full coverage. I didn't want it as a full coverage. So first I couldn't figure it out how to delete the background, but thanks to Google and Reddit, there was some questions and answers, and I figured it out thanks to that person that asked before me. And so I deleted the background, so it's only the quote and the hoop and all that, and it was different colors. I put it the colors I wanted it to do. The needle, I am gonna do it in a silver metallic, and this, I need to have that. So when I came home that night, my fabric of the month from Crown, I forgot her name, Amy something, had arrived, and what a perfect color it was for that piece. So I grabbed it and I started using it. So needle minder is by Hobby Lobby. It's a keychain, and I deleted it and put it as a thing. And this is all I did. And I'm working in 28 count 1/1, which is a pain in the butt. But this is big because of the quote. It is 294 by 300 because of the quote. So, and 14 count was going to be too big. So, yeah. So, I'm right here in the ability. Right here. That's where I'm at. So now it's gonna go to my rotation, and hopefully it comes out because I want to work on it. So yeah, I love all these. I love all the cross stitch sayings and stuff like that. So when I saw this, I was like, this needs to be a pattern for myself. And again, I'm not selling this or nothing. So. And I went to Hobby Lobby and got their own floss. That's when I figured out they were having a sale because I didn't know about it. And then I bought this. These are bobbins that for you to wrap. It's a little pack that you get at Hobby Lobby for $2, and it brings you, I think, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11. It brings you 12. And what I did is, with my dies, because this is the part where you're supposed to bobbin it and like that, but I don't bobbin like that. So I went to Hobby Lobby, got the colors that I chose, and then I saw this and I was like, perfect for floss scrub. And then I grabbed this. This is the same thing that I have as a needle minder. They were on clearance for 99 cents. So I leave one as a keychain so I could put like this. And then I did one as a needle minder. I bought a whole bunch of them. So I came running and prepared to have it ready. So that is and I named the cross stitch doesn't have a name because it was an image. So I just named it cross stitch holder because we are holders. We all are. So yeah, I am happy with that pattern. Can't wait to finish it already. So I could have it somewhere around here. So that was what I worked on Friday. Saturday, no stitching, but I dyed 10 pieces of fabric, which I'm going to show you. And guys, oh my God, they came out beautiful. And I name them and everything. Who am I? Oh my God, those fabric is like, why do I spend money? Why do I spend $100 and something a month on fabric when I could dye it myself? Because I like the way I tie. And this time I follow Formulas by Red. Oh my God, that's why I name it. I name it the name of the formula that I use. And then I have variation of the color because I use white fabric and my beige fabric, and the difference is So anyway, so I'm gonna show you that next. But I didn't stitch. As I woke up late. I sleep ins on Fridays and Saturday because I work every day and I'm always tired, and because my sickness and all that stuff. So I always get up around noon. But this week, like, I've been running out of spoons. I woke up at 1 something, which by the time I drink my coffee into, it's like, forget it. It's like today I woke up at 1 something. By the time I drank my coffee, then I finished. So I started, look, it's 5 o'clock and I'm still doing the thing. So yeah. So I did 10 pieces of fabric. And I was having a struggle because I couldn't turn them to rinse, to take out the water because of this hand. It was a pain. It was painful, but I did it. And I'm happy with my fabric, and I need to do more. And after that, I dyed the fabrics. I bought one of those drying racks. I put it in my kitchen and put them there to dry. And went upstairs and worked on a paper craft project that I need to melt Wednesday. So yeah, so I finished dyeing fabric around 5 o'clock. Went up, let the downstairs dry. Went upstairs, worked on that project until 10:30. Finished it, which I gotta go do a video. Finished it, and then at 11, I finished at 11. At 11, I went down, the fabric was dry, so I bring it to this room and I iron it. So I finished around 12:30, and I could have stitched, but I was tired, exhausted, and I said, I'm gonna bed. And that's it for that week. So the stats for this week was, I did 3 new start, 0 finishes, which I should have had 1. 2 FFOs, which is these 2 little pillows that I love. I love my little pillows. And I work on 13 projects. I did 1,892 stitches. Excuse me. And I worked for 9 hours and 11 minutes. So that was my stitch week. Was not the greatest, but it was not the worst either. So this week I stick to it, except the 2 days that I didn't stitch. So on Thursday I was supposed to Thursday I was supposed to spin for head project, and I wanted to stitch a star foreground because foreground is the one piece that I'm taking to the retreat, so I could work on it those 3 days. I will see if I could. I'm gonna take five whips only for those 3 days. I'm gonna take 5 of the 24 that I want to fit, and maybe 10 because I get bored. And it's 8. I'm gonna be stitching from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the night. So I might take 10 projects, but the main project is gonna be foregone. And then I am gonna take the 9 projects for the ones that I want to finish. I'm gonna take the smallest one that I could finish in a couple of hours. That's my plan for the retreat. But my goal is to do at least 5 hours each day in foreground. So we'll see. So I needed to spin for a head, and I started gridding. It took forever, so I didn't finish that. Then I was supposed to work on my Fox and Rabbit South. Didn't make it. Didn't work on the small. Didn't do no new star. And then on Saturday, when was it that I didn't spin it? That I didn't work? So yeah, Thursday I didn't. Oh, Wednesday Wednesday, I was supposed to work on my retreat piece again, and the Teresa Cougar sow didn't happen. For next week, I have not, but I have it here in my monthly. So I'm supposed to work, that's today. Today's the 4th. So today I'm supposed to work in my event, which I'm going to start a new one. And I can't touch that alligator until the end. And my stacking, I'm bringing my stacking back because I need to get that done. And then I'm going to see if I could, or my small. I don't know if I will do a new star. Then on Monday, I'm supposed to work at my friends and my retreat and the small and a new star. And then on Tuesday, I'm supposed to work on that whip go again so I could have it. I'm working in like that. And then spin. I haven't been able to spin, and I want to spin because I have a lot of things that I need to continue working. And then hopefully I'll be finishing the second small, which is the pillow. Then on Wednesday, I'm supposed to spin for Fancy Lady and work on my Teresa Cougar and a small and that. And then, Saturday, I had designated Saturdays to work on one of the 24. I put it 24 for 24. So I'm supposed to work on every Saturday. I picked 2 pieces to work on it on the month of February. So I already missed Saturday, so I am going to work on that today so I could have it touched, because I have supposed to touch them twice a month to see if I could advance them. So, and I give it Saturday because Saturday I could stitch until late. So I think I'm not going to do my stacking today so I could accommodate that, because I missed that and I'm supposed to give it 2 hours. So I think I am going to skip my stacking tonight and work on that so I could accomplish the goals for it. So then on Thursday, I'm supposed to spin for full coverage, not non-head, because I have other full covers that are not head, and work on a small and a new star. And then on Friday, I'm supposed to work on spin, and then my whip goes 7, a small and a third. And then on Saturday, work in the February house again, and then another 24 for 24 whip and a small and a new star. And then Sunday, same thing. We'll see how it goes, because I still got 2 projects that I need to finish paper crafting before Valentine's. So I don't know how that's gonna go. So let's go to, so I received my fabric of the month, which I should show you in the last whip. I used it. Then I received my Floss Fancy from the weeks I wore for the Fat Quarter Shop. I love those colors. I still don't know if I'm going to cancel this subscription yet, because I still could receive them while I do the big order. I had to wait on that. Corn silk. Cranberry ice. Crepe myrtle. Love that. Crimson. Curry. And cypress. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Still have not organized my floss. There's so much that I gotta do that I don't have enough time for everything I gotta do. So that was the only 2 subscriptions that I received this week. I'm gonna show you the fabrics. I already have them in baggy. So this is all the fabrics. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. So I'm going to show you the first one, and I will tell you which fabric I use for each so you can see the difference. And I did a card and everything that says handbag by Dahlia. All that, very fancy Dahlia. So this is one of those white opal rolls that you get at Hobby Lobby, these long ones. So, and this one is called Dahlia. That was the formula that I used. It's a purple. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Love it. Love it. Here, it was a lot of white, but I still like it. I still like it. I guess I didn't put enough to die for. Who needs to purchase when I could do it myself? I just need to get this opalescent by the yard. And I know where. It just costs a lot of money. And I want to do more than 1 yard. I want to get at least five yards. But I think it's like $20-something a yard. Ain't that beautiful? So yeah, this is a 14 count. The only issue with these fabrics that you get from Hobby Lobby, they shrink. So this original was 14 inches by 18. And I don't put it to dry in the dryer. I just air dry it and it still shrinks. So original was 14 by 18. Some of them shrink more than the other. I don't know. So now it is 14 inches wide by 16 1/4. It shrunk a little bit, but it's still a good piece for small pieces. Ain't that pretty? I don't want to be biased, but hey, I do a freaking great job. Look at that. I'm in love. So this was using a white base fabric. Then I used this fabric, which I have by the yard. I still have like 8 yards. This plain beige fabric, and I use the same formula, Dahlia, and I name it the same, but this one is with a cream base. So it's darker because the fabric was already dyed, right? And this is it, but it's still beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. And this was just random pieces that as I cut, I keep getting random small pieces, and I was like, oh, I'll dye them later. Look at that. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. This is a 13.5 wide by 14.5. Perfect for small things. And from this became that. It takes the color beautifully. I still got so much of this fabric. And in comparison with a white base and a beige base, look at the difference. Still both beautiful. I gotta do this in a 5.25 yard, but I gotta buy that fabric to die for. I am in love with my fabric. So that was Dahlia, and it's named after me. So I gotta have a lot of Dahlia. I gotta buy the big roll, the 18 count. I gotta have it in 18 count. I'm gonna do it in 18 count. I'm gonna do it in 22 count. Have all counts that color. I love this color. Will it come out the same? We'll find out. But I follow the recipe. So the next one that is called Love Letter, and I had 3 different shades of the Love Letter. What's the other one? That's one. Okay. So the other one is called, and I wanted it to have pink fabrics because I want a lot of pink fabrics. So that's Crystal Rose. So I use a 14 count opalescent. I use a 22 count, and I use that beige, and I get 3 different colors. Same formula, I got 3 different colors, and I love them all, and I name them all Love Letter. Love letter opal, love letter, and love letter cream base. So let's start with the opal, which is one of those squares that I get from Hobby Lobby, the $3.99 fabric, which is 11 by 18. It's a small piece. And look at this, guys. Ain't this love letter perfect for Valentine? Oh, this is beautiful. And I'm fancy. I created in Canva, I created a card. It says hand dyed by Dahlia, the name, the fabric, the count, and the size. Because again, it's shrink. It was original 11 by 18. Now it's 11 by 16 and a half. Still, even a meter fits here. Not a meter, not a cover. Not a cover fits here. Look at that. I got to do this again too in a bigger fabric. In an 18 count. I want to have the same colors and different counts. 22 count. No, I have it on 22 count. I need an 18 count and a 16 count. Beautiful. There's so many colors. I didn't know they had that. So the first times that I play with red is me mixing colors, but they have hundreds of colors. So I picked the first one, and I'm gonna continue using those combinations because I still did a few that is just a mix of colors. Depends on what I want, right? But if it's not something specific, I'm gonna pick a color and do those combination. This love letter in that opal is to die for. So that is the opal. Then I did it in a 22 count that I get at Joann. And look at that. Same formula, love letter. Look at that. Oh. To die for. Beautiful. I love it. And this one was original 15 by 18. And this one shrunk to 14 by 17 and a half. So 1 inch, it shrunk 1 inch wide and half an inch high. Beautiful. So that was my 22 count. And that beige fabric, it turned to this color. Oh, this is just a random piece that I had. Which I think I want to do my crickets on this fabric. Dye them all this fabric, that beige one, and do them all in this combination, love letter. See, try to do it again to see if it comes out the same. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do them in that. All my cricket patterns that I just got, the monthly and the seasonal is going to be on this fabric. I'm going to recreate this, try to recreate this using the same formula, same fabric, so it should come out the same. Maybe the modeling is going to be different. I need to get smaller bows. So it could be tighter. So the modeling could be tighter. But I like this. I like it. Love it. So yeah. So that is the love letter. And looking it together at the 3 different fabrics, you get 3 different colors variation. So that's my love letters right here. All 3 of them is love letter different. This is a 22 count. This is the 14 count beige, and this is a 14 count opalescent. To die for. So let me put them back in my little handy bags. Oop, that's the wrong one. This is a 22 count. I don't need to keep this thing, but I always like to keep it because I already have what it says here, 22 count in the measurement. Oh, it's getting a little dark. Okay. I'm in love with the opalescent. Oh my God. I gotta get more of this to dye because these are small people, small projects. Those are good. Okay, so the next one that I got, I only dyed one fabric on this color. It is Crystal Rose. It's one of those, again, one of these long things that you get at Hobby Lobby. And this one is called Crystal Rose. It's a very light pink. So you could see it. It's very light. What is that? Okay, just a piece of thing. It's very light. There you go. Beautiful. Very light. I love it. This is Crystal Rose. Love it. And the other one, oh my God. So that was Crystal Rose. What's that? Let me see. Dahlia, Love Letter, Crystal Rose. And then this is another one that I only did one fabric of it. It's called Polka Dot. And it's one of those 14 count Ada. I love getting those fabrics. And I'm going to keep buying them and dyeing them. This is called Polka Dot. Beautiful. Love all that glitter. I love my fabric glitter. But sometimes not every piece will look good on glitter, so you have to have non opal. Oh, which one is this one? Oh, this one is over here. My polka dot. And then I did a brown one, and then I did two of the beige one of all the formula that I had done. I just pull it over to see what comes out, and I love it. This one is called Buttered and Rum. I did it in a 22 count and the 14 count beige. The 22 count is the ones I get from Joanne. This one is This one is Michael. That was when I was in Massachusetts because Michael here doesn't sell. But this one is called Buttered and Rum, and oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the 22 count. And then the 14 count gets darker because of, that it's already a beige base, but it's still to die for. This one is a big piece that I had cut out for something. Look at this. This one is 16 by 25, so it's a big piece. Look how beautiful that is. It's called Buttered and Rum also, but cream base. I'm loving it. Oh my God. I gotta do more of this one. I gotta do more. And a white base, I gotta do more. 18 count, 22 count. I have a 22 count, but I gotta do more. 22 count, and I gotta do more. And in comparison, a white fabric and a beige fabric, those are the difference. And both of them to die for. Both of them to die for. It's time consuming to do this fabric, but I love the result. And again, I shouldn't have to be paying that much, the amount of money I pay monthly in subscription when I could do it myself. It just needs to have the time, make time for it. To die for. And then this last two, it was just a mix of whatever I found. So the first one that I did, I call it potpourri. It is a mix of Buttered and Rum, Love Letter, Polka Dot, and Dahlia. And this is the color that I got. This was just a random piece that I had. This one has the Dahlia because you could see the purple. Oh, to die for. I think I'm gonna see if she fits here. I don't think so though. Which one? I think she will look good here. I don't think she will fit. Shut up. I don't think she will fit here, but I could cut a bigger piece and do the same thing. So yeah, so that one, love, 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 love. So this is potpourri. I name it myself just because it's a mix of colors. So I'm gonna see how big this I need because I think she will look perfect here. Or I could try to replicate that now that I know how to mix formulas. So that was one of the random ones. And the other one was just a little piece. I named it pumpkin spice because it reminds me of pumpkin spice, the colors. And it's a mix of butter rum, dahlia, polka dot, and crystal rose. Look how pretty. It reminds me of pumpkin spice, everything. It's a small piece. It's just random pieces that I have. As I cut, I get random pieces. This 10 7/8 by 13 1/4. Perfect for a small thing. So those are the 10 fabrics that I hand dyed yesterday. Ain't they beautiful? Right? They are to die for me, my liking. I love them. So let me know which one you like the best. So then, before we go to the Hobby Lobby haul, the Floss and Rabbit February came out. I'm not happy with it because it says faith. I don't do nothing faith-based. I don't do nothing religious. So I don't know what I'm going to do because it looks like it's going to be a faith-based style because it has faith. So I am going to put it on hold until March comes out. I don't know because I don't stitch nothing religious. I don't stitch nothing faith-based. And having faith there, that tells me it's either felt-based or it's, and I don't do that. So I am going to put it on hold. I'm still going to collect them and see. I'm doing 22 and 23 now. So if I do 24 and 25, whatever. Because I'm not going to continue and then I don't like it. That's why I don't like mystery. Because if then you end up doing, you spend the time, the money, and your time stitching in and you don't like it. So glad that they come out with that fate. So I'm putting a hold on it until the whole thing comes out. So I will continue on it next year. I'm not going to continue because then I decide I'm only halfway through this part right here through January. So I just going to put it on hold until the whole thing comes out. And then I decide if I want to continue or not. Because I don't do faith-based stitching or religious stitching. Tiny Modernist Patreon. Oh my God, needs to start this. So maybe you'll fit one of those pink fabrics that I just did. So this needs to be kitted with a fabric so I could start it. Now that I'm not finishing this year, but at least start it. So that was that. And Teresa Cougar, oh my gosh, she's killing me. She is killing me because then I need to start them all ASAP. So she did three patterns and they're all about needleworkers. So I need to start them all. The first one that it goes to all 3 tires is this one, Stitchy Friends. Stitchy Friends make the best friends. So I had to start this because I love the ladies there stitching. So this is going to be started as soon as I put fabric on it. I don't know which fabric I'm going to do. Or maybe I dyed a lighter final. I don't know. I got to see. Because then if not, I could do a conversion on her dresses. We'll see. We'll see. But this needs to be started soon. This one needs to be started ASAP. Needleworkers Home. This is for tire 3 and 4. And I love that she put a dog and a cat, because most of the time they only put cat. So at least there's a doggy there. I'm not too fond of the cat, so maybe I don't stitch this cat. And I just stitch the dog. And then I stitch the dog in top of the bed instead of the cat, because I don't have cats. So I will take this cat out and just fill it out with the wall colors. And here are the sofa colors, and I'm changing the sofa colors. And then here I will stitch the dog in the bed instead of the cat, because that's Ace in my bed all the time. And it says stitch, sleep, eat. So I can't wait to start. And I like this. This is this. It looks like the Kringle house. And the one for the tier number 4, exclusive only for the tier 4, is this one. Needleworker's Oath. I promise to keep needleworking my hoop and try with all my heart to stitch daily. She has a hoop, she has the floss, and she has the fabric. Ain't this adorable? I'm changing her dress, her color dress, to a pink dress. A pink. This is a variegated one, so I'll use a variegated pink. And I just received one. Which one was it? I just received a pretty one. Where did I put them? Where did I put the floss that I received? Didn't I just show them? Oh, they're over here. I just received crepe myrtle, so I think I'm going to use that for her dress. So yeah, this is going to be start ASAP. And I think I'm going to see if she fits here. She fits in my, which one is this one? The polka dot? She fits here. Crystal, that pink will look good in there. Let me see. So I'm going to see if she fits there. Yeah, because that's a very light one. So yeah, you'll be able to see it. Or the other one, this another one that is lighter. No, it's crystal. This one, the crystal rose. So yeah, so I'm gonna see if that fits there, so I could put it there, because I need to start her ASAP. I need to start all 3 of them. And then the coloring pages, not fun of them. I print them, and I didn't print the ornament. I will not get the ornament. Love this. So this is most likely will be a punch needle in the near future. And maybe the bunny. I could do only the bunny. Those are punch needles in the near future. So that is all the cross stitch related stuff that I received. And the other things that I got was, all I got from Hobby Lobby clearance was like for decorate the room. So I'm going to show you quickly. I needed a bag for the retreat. I mean, I have plenty bags, but they all say cross stitch and scrapbook and stuff like that. So I needed something more cross stitch. I couldn't find nothing, but this was on clearing for $11. So, and it's big enough. I think I'm taking my lorry with me, so I guess I could fit my tablets and the lights of the lorry here with the 10 widths, because it's big enough. And it has 3 packets, and it has another packet here that I could put my tablets here, my iPad and mine, because I stitch with both, because if it's not in pattern keeping, it's in my iPad. And then 3 things here. I mean, for $11, and it closer. So then it could to thing, because I do have this kind of bags. But they say create a memory cross. I love creating memory, or I love scrapbooking. So I was looking for one for sewing, and this is perfect. I mean, it's not cross stitch icon, but it's still sewing. It's still needle and thread, right? So I got this, so I could take this with my 10 whips and my iPods. Then they had these ones for $1.74. And they are 13 by something. So my 11 by 11 cube snap fits here. So I don't know if I was thinking of cutting this and just put a snap. I had those snaps button here. But I'm going to leave this. That doesn't bother me. I could put it in the inside when I'm, in case I need it for something else. So I'm just going to leave it in the inside and just still going to put a snap here. And then I am going to put my... while I make her bag, she fits here. My Snow Queen fits here. While I make her cat. It says sewing is cheaper than therapy. It's about sewing, but cross stitch is fine. It's fine. It's a bag. So yeah, so I'm going to put one of those. And it doesn't even need it. So I'm just going to put my Snow Queen here until I make her own bag. But then 11 by 11 cube snap fits here. So perfect. If I keep another one or if I'm going to take a whip, I could fit a couple of whips here, 2 whips maybe if I'm going someplace. So good to have. So I bought 2 of those. They only had 2. So for $1.75, I got the two they have. Then I bought this. It said everything is sewing related because it was in the sewing section, but I don't care. I still use it for cross stitch. This one say I'm seeing pattern of excellence. It was $1.99, and here I will put for the retreat. I will put my my picking tool for frogging. I'll put my little scissors. I'll put one of those hand thing. Sometimes I use them and I could put my needle threader here. My little things that I use all the time for cross stitch. So they will be right here, so I could keep it like open like this in my table and just, use the thing. And it fits perfectly in this. I'm doing it one-handed. Hold on. It fits perfect there, so I love it. I love that all I need to take is one bag for cross-stitch retreat, because when you see me when I go to a scrapbooking retreat, I take the house. So the other things that I bought was decoration. So I bought this. It was $1.99, so I could decorate the room. So this one says, I think may your spool will always be full. Yeah, I hate when they put the thing right in front. Why you didn't put it in the back? Stop it, Rocky. Hey, stop it. So yeah, it says may your spool always be full. So it could be related to cross stitch or sewing. And it's like this. You hang it. And I bought this thing right here. This was on clearance for $7.49, which is not clearance. That's half price, because it was $14.99 original. And what I'm going to do, this one's going to go in there, right? I'm going to put that there. But then I'm going to cross stitch 3 little pillows, like, the ones that I got 2 for Lucy Beam is I Cut You, and the other one is Who Took My Fabric Scissor, and hang them from there. So I could put this one here, right? This one here, and then put 3 little cross stitch sewing related projects just for decoration. This is just for decoration. So that is that. Then I bought this button. Again, I could put something hanging out of here, cross stitch or a quilt or something, a pull. And this was $2.99 from $4.49. So really it's not clearance. This one is sewing room, so I could put it in the door. I know it's a stitching room, so it could be sewing and cross stitching. So I will put this in the door. and it was $3.99 from $5.99. So it's not even clearance. It's not even clearance. But and then I bought this one for $3.99. It says happy, so happy. You couldn't pass. I couldn't pass those. So I got those for decorate my room. And then these are the things that I bought for they were 99 cents. So I bought four of each. So I already using two of these. One is for needle minder, one is for the floss tags. I bought this one exclusively to make needle minders for the calorie mining pieces because it looks like it. So this 2 for needle minder and 2 for floss tags. I bought this just to add to the pillows, little heart buttons to add to the pillows. And then I bought this. Oh, this was Dollar Tree. And this is so for these ones right here, like once right now all I have is one, but when I have many, I'm not gonna know what's in it unless I open it. So I am gonna hang these tags with the name of the piece. So I will put one here that says friends, either that or the same number of the whip. So either I put the number of the whip and the name. So when I had a lot of them, I could flip through them because I already have 3 pieces and then, but I haven't done the fabric, the bags yet. I got to do it. It's in my to-do list, but I have not done it. But when I have more than one, I need to know what's inside. So that's why I bought these tags. I could have done them. I could have done fancy with a Cricut, but you know what? I'm going to do the Daisy route. A white tag, my handwriting in that. So that is it, guys. I didn't buy any cross stitch patterns. I don't think I need to buy any for a while. Nothing caught up my attention this week that I needed to buy, but that's because I did not watch any Flosstube. So I guess I gotta keep away from that. So yeah, so nothing. I didn't purchase only that cross, and that's because I went to get the flosses for that pattern that I started, that I charted myself, and I saw all that clearance, and I was like, I need a bag, so I'm taking this bag. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this for the room. So yeah, but other than that, if I wouldn't have gone to get those flosses, I would not know that was going on. And I needed a bag because I was like, I need a bag. Why bag? Because for my whips. But yeah, so no other purchase. All that fabric that I dyed, it was already in my stash. It was in the bin to be dyed, and I still got more, but at least I did 10. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye now.